Hello, my angels. Today, I want to show you how we are going to save big money with some small changes that we need to do. Because as we know, prices just keep going up. And I don't know when they'll come back down. But everything is expensive these days. Groceries, gas, housing has just went off the roof. We've got people who are living in tents, living in campers, living in those storage bins because of the cost of housing nowadays. It's like it's just like your money does not stretch the way it used to. You used to be able to stretch your money. You can't stretch anything now. It's like the elastic is broke. But I have some good news. The biggest budget savings come from the small things that we do to decrease the money that we have going out. We're going to talk about a few ways you can save money without making you feel like you're giving up your whole life. If you're on a fixed income, or just trying to save money, these practical tips that I will show you will help so much to bring a little extra money into your budget. The first thing you want to look at are subscriptions. Look at your bank account and see if you notice any type of $2.99, $4.99, $6.99 coming out of your bank account every month. Those are subscriptions to things that you may not even know what they are. That has happened to me many a time where I saw something coming out of my bank account. It was $2.99. And I still can't remember what it was for. Whatever it was for, I canceled it and got it out of there. I'm like, I'm not paying that. Over a year, that adds up. And that's money we can keep in our pockets. So unwanted memberships, unwanted subscriptions, cut them out. Second would be your phone and or your internet service, because a lot of times those are a combo. So search around and find a company that works for you, not you working for them. Because a lot of times, my son hooked me up on this one from Xfinity. It's called Now. I pay $25 for my phone and I pay $29.99 for my internet. Whereas before I was with Verizon and I was paying 60 something bucks a month for my internet. And I forgot how much it was for my phone, probably $80. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was high. And I kept getting behind on it because it was just too much to pay. So now I've got my internet and phone under control, and I am so happy about that. And a lot of times once you get over 60, 65, there are so many discounts and senior benefits that we can use. But we just don't look into it, or we don't know about it. We won't say look at, we don't know about it. But you get out there and you look on the internet and you find companies that work with seniors, or even the company that you're with. If you let them know that you're interested in some type of senior discount or senior plan, they will work with you. One of the third things we could save money on is food. Do you know how much food we waste? We really do. Even I waste a lot of food sometimes because I overcook. When I'm cooking, sometimes I make a meal that's for 5 people when it's just me. And as far as eating outside of the home, that's a no-no for me. I don't eat any fast food, period. I don't eat Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes. I eat none of that. None of that. I saw a video yesterday where somebody had ordered DoorDash with, I think it was Popeyes or KFC. And somebody had bit out of their chicken. And I said, I'm not, no, I don't want fast food. That's a no-no for me. And the thing about it, if you meal plan, that saves you so much more money. And if you make a batch of something, freeze the rest. Knowing that you're not going to eat it, freeze the rest. And then on days when you don't want to cook, you just take that out the freezer and heat it up, and there's your meal. A fourth thing you can save big money on is your utilities. You can, if you're not in a room, cut off the lights. When you brush your teeth, don't let the water run. I'm guilty of that. And I remember when my kids were growing up, I had a sign, cut the water off while you're brushing your teeth. And, you know, just be very mindful of how you're using your electricity, your AC even. You know, don't have it blasting cold air when you don't need it. And just be careful of your utilities, your water usage, and things like that. The fifth thing you want to be careful of is impulse shopping. And a lot of times if you're retired, a lot of that impulse shopping goes away because you're not going to work, you're not buying clothing for work, attire, and things like that. But you can get caught up in shopping online. I had a friend and her house was full of things that she had bought online that she didn't use. And a lot of the things she gave to me that I could use. So I took advantage of whatever she didn't want. But be very, very careful of impulse shopping. The sixth thing that you can save money on is your car insurance or your home insurance. And usually it goes for every 6 months to a year. And you can always shop around for cheaper car insurance, cheaper home insurance. And that helps out a lot. Because when you're with an insurance company continuously, they're not trying to help you. They're trying to help themselves. So you have to be proactive and help yourself by shopping around to see if there's better deals out there. And the seventh thing is, as we get older, we forget that we're seniors. And there are senior discounts out there at car rentals, hotels, stores. And we should take advantage of those senior discounts. You can go to certain places and get a cup of coffee or something for free. But those 7 tips that I just gave you can keep money in your pocket. The goal is to make your money work harder so you can live a less stressful life. So I hope that me sharing some of these budget changes with you guys can make a difference in your monthly expenses and change your budget to where you have more money in your pocket than you have going out to your bills. Just remember, small savings add up to big changes. You guys let me know in the comments, what are some of the changes you have done to save money in retirement? Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Let me get that nose. Let me get that nose. Let me get that little nose. She started liking her nose rubbed. Yeah, she's a good girl. She is a good girl.